Oh, okay. Yes, another video with no sleep. So, yeah. Can't stop thinking about my son. How amazing he is. And that he's graduating today. And how that makes me feel. What a milestone. That kid, well, he's not a kid anymore. He's an adult. Which blows my mind. I'm sure all you parents out there who's got kids graduating feel like the way I feel. I get compliments on him all the time from everybody. Like, wow, you're such a good mom. Look how your kid turned out. And I just laugh. I think bad kids skip generations. I will say, though, like, we had a tiff not too long ago, and man, that's so rare. That's so rare for me and him. Like, really, like a real tiff? Nah. I mean, we play with each other all the time, but yeah. Anyway, I need to get ready. My husband's calling me right now, and I'm not ignoring it, except for that I am. But, yeah, that kid saved my life. He's always had a close connection with God since he was a kid. I could talk about him forever. Just how good he is, how strong he is. He's got his mama's heart. He's got a lot from his dad, but he's definitely got his mama's heart. You know, we struggled with the not talking about real shit thing. We both did. And then one day when going to sauna with Patrick for our first time, we actually like talked. I mean, it's rare that we like real talk. But when we do, it's magical. I remember going to Cato's funeral and Joe's funeral, same day. 2 funerals of two people, 2 families that mean the world to me in 2 different states. I was a wreck. Got a speeding ticket. And my son, he's like, well, maybe that was, you know, God made that happen so we didn't get in a car accident or something. I mean, the wisdom of this kid since he was even just little. I remember when, before I was saved, I went to tuck him in. This is at the Harvest Mill house, and went to tuck him in. He was like, he blindsided me out of the blue. He's like, Mom, will you pray with me? I was like, of course, since I have no filter, I said, Mom doesn't do that. Mama doesn't do that. And then I heard the words coming out of my mouth, and I felt like such a piece of crap. So I was like, okay, yeah. We'll pray together. And so we did. That kid always has my back. And good thing we've had him in these classes and stuff, because he's so controlled. Like, when some Costco lady, like, talked shit to me at the Costco, I could see him pause, and I didn't care. I just walked off, like, right on, lady, I don't care. And I walked off, but I could see him in my peripheral just having that argument with himself. Like, I know I should be disengaging and separating, but that lady just talked shit to my mama. And he did the right thing. So, yeah. You know, I posted 2 songs. I remember when I first played that song, you know, he's going through a rough time. Oh my gosh, I know. Woo! Good job, guys. You're doing your job. But I remember, because I have a hard time talking about real stuff. I'm getting much better at it. The therapy's working. But, so I can communicate in songs, in poetry, and movies, okay? Stories. But I played this song for him. I was like, man, I get it. I absolutely get it, 100%. And you're not alone. You're never alone. And I know, man. I definitely know a broken heart. You bet. And I remember it brought a tear to his eye. And it meant a lot to him. I mean, that kid is so strong. And he didn't know it for a long time. Just like I didn't. There was time I was like, I didn't feel it. I couldn't take it anymore. So, that kid, always helping me. Always helping me. Always so polite to everyone. And, man, you should see him with little Jeremy. Little Jeremy loves him. He's so good with other kids, you know. He's so good. He loves kids. I remember when little Jeremy, we were in the parking lot to come in somewhere, and we were walking up, and, you know, little Jeremy loves his Uncle Preston, right? Who doesn't love Preston? Everybody loves Preston. But little Jeremy, so Preston thought that little Jeremy was going to run to him. No, little Jeremy ran right past him, right into Conrad's arms, and the look on Conrad's face, he was like, he loved every second of it. He rubbed it in, the look on his face. But, yeah, I'm really proud of my son. All I ever asked back then, man, I was mad at God when they told me I couldn't have kids. I was mad. All I ever wanted was a brother, and then I didn't get that. And then all I wanted was a nephew, didn't get that. And, man, but all my life I knew I wanted a son. I wanted sons. Yeah, I wanted my boys. Not that I don't love my girls. My girls are epic, but I wanted boys, man. I'm a boy. Even Marissa, she was like, no, God would never give you a daughter. Because I'm doing hair and all that stuff. There's a lot of stuff I've been working on. That stuff's hard. That girl stuff. But I've been working on it. I do not know how to do hair still. I have to pay someone. Nope. So, yeah. Yeah. And God gave me him. And that was the greatest moment of my life. The greatest moment of my life was seeing my son in my arms for the first time. That was it. That was unreal. Surreal. I didn't sleep for a week. I don't let anybody take him out of my sight. A week I didn't sleep. They had to give me an estrogen patch. Because I was like absolute 100, 200% mama bear. They're like, no, we're going to take him and you should get some sleep. I was like, the hell you are? Run along. I couldn't. They had to like me away from him just to even like take a bath, you know. Like, but you know, it's like, you watch him, husband, while I do this bath. Yeah. Anyway, I'm really proud of him. And I love him. And yeah, and then Ravenlore, that song, Ravenlore, yeah, that's my son. You bet. Conrad Ironside, yeah, you bet. You bet. When I watched Vikings and saw how Bjorn was with his mother, I was like, that is my son. That is my son. Yeah, and he's graduating today. He's 18. What? Wow. And trust me, there were so many people that mentored him and loved the hell out of him. Anyone who has ever loved and shown any kindness to my son, I love them for it. I think it was in Preston's family, I think it was Josh that was like the first that was like just in love with my son. And that meant the world to me. Shout out, Josh. Yeah. He's received so much love. I couldn't even name all the people. I'll leave a whole bunch of people out on accident. I'm running out of time. My husband called me, and I better I better call him back or I'll be in trouble. Lucy! But I gotta get ready to go have an epic moment. Another epic moment. And celebrate my son because he deserves it. Yep. Anyway, I love you all. And I just wanted to make this for my son. And, you know, brag about him because how the hell did I get a son like this? He's so awesome. Anyway, you're the best. I love you. And, yeah, God bless. Shalom, shalom.